And when you know that, when you truly believe that something is true, guess what? That's what tends to happen. I love myself. I forgive myself and I appreciate for where I am. Compare saying that with I'm lazy, I'm good for nothing, I'm not capable of anything, I'm scared. You see, immediately, just saying these, just saying something that's disempowering. I don't use the word negative, I say disempowering. That in itself lowers your energy levels, right? That's exactly the magic power of affirmations. So you're playing these affirmations before every session so that you sit here with the right frame of mind. It doesn't matter what happened, what's happened through the dates. It does not matter if your day was horrible. It doesn't matter if your week was horrible. It doesn't matter if, your month didn't go the way it wanted to go. What truly matters is when you are here, right? When you are here, you enter that state of mind. That's it. That's what matters the most. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Niranjan and welcome you to today's monthly planning workshop. You see, the it's very fascinating, it's very interesting that many of us, we at the starting of a new year, we all sit down, some of us make plans, then many of us make New Year resolutions, right? How many of you here make New Year resolutions? Yes, Amy. Yes, you don't make you given up. Shell has given up on New Year resolutions, right? So you see, you don't New Year resolutions we make the New Year resolutions we make because we want to change something. We want to change something about our life. And then, you plan the new year because we always think as a start, a new year as, starting off something new, something that's new. And it's a very, very powerful way to go about it. I mean, whether you practice, whether you really follow New Year resolution or not, that's a different question altogether. But what truly matters is that you are actually, you are at least setting an intention, a goal. But one main problem that I've seen with New Year resolutions is that it happens once a year, right? Once a year. And in a life, maybe you get to make like what, 20 resolutions? That's not enough. It's not powerful enough. For me personally, you can look at every day, this moment, if you decide that you can make a change into your life. That's genuinely what I believe. And that's what I apply to my life as well. Every single day, if you decide this could be a turning point. But well, every day again, it feels like too difficult. Oh, every day. And it sounds unbelievable. Nothing can be done. So you can think of every month as a great time for you to really reflect back upon how your time was spent and whether your life is actually heading in the right direction. If you think of, the New Year vision as the North Star, every month can be a checkpoint where you really look and where you look back, okay, am I headed in the right direction or am I not headed in the right direction? The frequency is pretty cool. And this is a very great way. This is a very powerful where you can really connect it to stay towards the intentions that you had set for yourself. So, all right, everyone. So let's begin by first reflecting back before we make plans for the next month. Let's start by reflecting back upon the previous month. You all ready? Yes, comment in I am, comment in red E if you are all ready. And I want all of you to turn on your cameras so I know that you are truly ready. All of you. Disha, Angel, Vanaja, Purva, Ankita, Swati, Geeta, Anubha, Tanya, all of you. So good to see. I mean, it's beautiful that most of the people here are participants of our the current batch and the previous batch of Impact Pro and Lifecraft. It's awesome. All of you turn on your cameras and say, wave hi to each other. You set your camera in gallery mode because these are all your classmates, current and former classmates. So you can see so much more people and you can share how amazing, how amazing the 14-day, 21-day challenge was for you. Okay. So now here, let's begin. The very first thing that I want you to look back into is reflect back upon your previous month, July, and look back and think about some of your best, most memorable moments in your life in that month. These could be some amazing experiences you had And you can also think of some of the accomplishments and the high that it gave you. For example, if you think that, hey, I went for this really wonderful trip and I tried a new adventure sport, that's certainly an amazing high. So that certainly goes right out into your memory, right? Or maybe it could be that you saw this fantastic film with family. Now that's an amazing memory. That's like an amazing thing. It could also be that you won, and let's say you won a new business for yourself. Like, or currently, we are super happy and excited that our millionaire family members are achieving success. I mean, are achieving amazing success and results. Swapna has been able to do her art therapy classes, and she's been able to have students up to her two levels. And then we had Ritika now here, who's constantly doing webinars, and recently in one of our workshops, 20 students have joined in for her classes. So it's absolutely thrilling and amazing. And for me personally, this I consider as one of our greatest achievements. That my expertise and my advice is actually working and making and getting people some amazing results. This I consider as certainly one of my best achievements for me. So what's that thing that gives you that high? What's the thing that you look back fondly and remember about? These are some of the things that you can write into your best moments. Yes, so go ahead, think and start writing this now. Now, you might want to look back a little. You might want to look back a little and maybe think if you're not able to think, if you're not able to catch something immediately, but it's okay, if you're not able to really, if you're not able to really look and um, understand, then just dive a little deeper. What you really need to do is, you might think that overall your month was bad, nothing went the way that I wanted to, but I'm sure that there are things that are beautiful and meaningful within that time as well, right? So what are those highs? What are those beautiful moments? I want you to be able to write at least three such moments, a bare minimum of three. If you can do more, maybe five, that's even better. If you've written, you can share in the chat box. You can share in the comment section. What is the editing social workshop meeting? Yes, that's amazing. Yes, you can write that certainly. For me, last month we did a vision board workshop, which was amazing. It is one of one workshop that we remember very fondly. And apart from that, we went to Goa. We went to Goa trip, and that is beautiful. Then driving through the Goan roads, the coffee shops we went, the home we stayed, an absolutely incredible month it was. And an amazing month is coming now as well. We are visiting Bangalore next week. And this is for all the Bangaloreans here. We are doing a complete one day meetup in Namma Bengaluru. So we'll be in Koramangala. Yes, we'll be in Koramangala DC Cafe. And we are going to be there. We are going to spend an entire day on 7th of August. So anyone who's there in Bangalore we can spend time. Come, let's have a coffee and let's spend some time. Spending time with family on a vacation to Kashmir. That's amazing, Anubhav. What about others? What are some of the best memories that you've written? Go ahead and let me know. Your best achievements, your best moments, things that you really carry, memories that you carry fondly. Started your month in Srinagar. Yes, you had gone, Angel had gone for a beautiful road trip, right? It's amazing. One more minute. I want you all to quickly write some of your best moments from the month and go forward. Trip with family morning session with all of you. Yes, Bhairavi was part of the morning session. That's certainly an amazing moment, right? Absolutely an amazing moment. All right. So now here, next question. You ready? It's amazing. Shell getting new clients, getting your drawing skills back again, learning AI. Rennie went to the gym 6 days a week, attended the 1 day pay program. That's awesome. Let's go. Question number 2. What did you learn new this month? What did you learn new this month? It could be perhaps, a new life skill you developed. It could perhaps be a new, what do you say, a new virtue, an important life lesson that you learned. It could be a professional skill you developed. It could be an emotional skill you developed. Maybe you learn to do AI, maybe you learn to do Canva. And if you're not able to find anything, then I really want you to take this up seriously that every month you need to have something that you're learning. I mean, never a day should pass where you are not updating yourself. You're not learning something new. There is a very beautiful and wise quote from Deepak Chopra. We don't grow old. When we stop to grow, we become old. We don't grow old. When we stop to grow, we become old. Osho says that a flowing river is a lively river. Once a river is still, it becomes stagnant, it becomes death. And that is so true. Anything with life, a river, lake, all of them have ocean, they're moving, a pond, death. So never a month should pass, never a day should pass, honestly, where you're not learning something new. I want you all to think back upon this. What did you learn new last month? I want you to comment it once you do that, once you write that. What is an important lesson you learned? Now, if you really look back, maybe your life is teaching you lessons, maybe you are ignoring them. That could also be it. Yeah, maybe a life lesson is that nothing in my life is working for me and I need to change myself. That could be an important a lesson you've learned. Anubha, little about reels making. Then Samsung SM. What's your name? Samsung SM. Making AI vision board sits inside. That's amazing. Yes. Okay. I had attended and I was a part of a mastermind in Bangalore where we are learning about systematizing. And that is a very important lesson that I learned about thinking systematically, setting systems in your business. That's one thing that I certainly learned. Another very, very important lesson that I learned this month is more about more detailed AI image generation. And it's pretty cool that I can train an AI to draw whichever way I want it to draw. So I've even made an AI replica of me. So that's something that I'm very proud of. So you have to write what did you learn your last month because you're now reflecting back. We're reflecting back upon the previous month. What did you learn new? Okay. Learned AI tools. That's amazing. So many of you would have noticed that you are part of a vision board workshop, and that was one area where you actually learned an upskill, right? And it feels good looking back. Oh, I've learned and something that you can use in life. Doesn't it feel good? Constant learning is constant growing. It's as simple as that. Yes, Tanya says read autobiography of Yogi. That's amazing. It's a truly a wonderful book. Autobiography of Yogi. Ready? Yes. Are you now ready for the next question? Let's go. All of you could dive deep and understand what new did you learn? Yes, that's amazing. Yes, Shail started reading it for the second time. So this is Steve. This is the favorite book of Steve Jobs. Like, he would gift it to every person he met, and then he would, often quote from this book. And he visited India inspired from this book only. Okay, ready. Question number 3. Okay, this is actually two questions. This is actually two questions, but you can think of, like we are answering it together. How closer are you towards your goals? How close are you towards turning your goals into reality? And what could you do better? How close are you to turning your goals into reality? And what could you do better? So you can think of, you can really assess, you can really look at your goals and assess the progress that you have made so far. I mean, you can think about, let's say, one dominant area which you have been working on, and let's say physical health and fitness. You've been working on that area, and are you really moving closer towards your goals? Maybe it could be finance. Are you moving closer towards your finance and career goals? You can think about maybe relationship. You're trying to repair a relationship or build a relationship or, build something. And how close are you? So really, I want you to assess, and this requires a little bit of broad thinking rather than writing 60%, 50%. I just want you to write in words that, okay, this is what I wanted. This is how much I've done. This is what is remaining. Okay. In terms of the goals progress, I can say that I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are going, but I know things can be so much more better. In terms of, even I would look at my life in these different areas, and when it comes to physical health and fitness, I am well on my weight loss journey, and I'm slowly since the last 7 months. I'm very proud to say that I cut almost 12 kilos of excess fat from my body, and I'm still on my way to getting my leanest and best self. So I'm steady on that progress. And apart from that, in terms of life experience, our Goa trip was absolutely beautiful. Like a very big part of our vision board where we had said like living on our own home and like really having all those experiences. And that really came true, and it is absolutely beautiful. And that is like me and Sinsari bonded a lot also as partners at time, and it is absolutely beautiful. In terms of business growth, growing in our we are steadily growing. We have been doing consistent workshops, and we are really on our way to offering so much more, and we are super happy with the results our students have been getting. So you can say that I am making fair progress. If I could do better in an area, and that would be that I can continue to add more balance with I can continue to add more balance by trying out more new things rather than doing the same things again and again. Like for a very long time, I have been planning YouTube, and that's something I've not taken action on yet. Then I am trying to do more art projects. I really don't want to let that artistic side of mine go. So I'm in talks with some of the places where I can do commission work. So this is an area that I really want to improve, seeing in the coming. I have that vision, and I know that I will continuously want to take action. So, what's that vision that you have set for the coming month? You can really think about that as well. That could be an area where you are getting better. No matter how good you are, you can always do better, right? You all agree? No matter how good you are, where you are, you can always do better. So, I want you to look back and reflect upon the progress and how close are you. And here, one very important thing to understand is that we all need a life vision. In fact, we need a, we need to have certain goals and aspirations for every area of our life, for every category of our life. And that's how you can really see if you're making progress. If you don't have a vision yet that's powerful, then it becomes impossible to really look. We made the vision board workshop, and it's really now up to you to really think and create that vision for yourself. What is it that you do? We do like in our boot camps, we do this very detailed goal setting, which is the life book, which is like the soul book practice, and that's a very advanced and detailed setting where you're taking each category of your life and you're digging deep and you're focusing on creating aspirations for that. Like I said, physical health, life experiences, relationships, finance. You're looking back and you're creating aspirations for that. And that's a, but if not that, some to some level, you need to have goals you're working towards. Yes. Big goals into small achievable steps. That's exactly how you achieve things, right? Anubha, your big goals to small achievable steps. And you can do that for anything. Honestly, you can do that for anything. If you have an end vision in mind, if you have your vision in mind, then you start by taking it to the first easiest achievable step for that, and then keep going forward, then keep going forward. Divya says, at the time, I don't see myself near my professional health goals. You're unable to balance multiple aspects of your life. So, how do you exactly find balance here? We'll explore as we go forward. Okay, how do you find balance and how do you actually be able to handle things? Otherwise, often it can get very overwhelming, right? Being able to shuffle between work, family, your personal time, it can often, get very, very overwhelming, and that's uh, not a good feeling. So you want to improve in that. Okay. All right. So now how many of you have a clear picture of how your previous month went, and you're now ready to think, has the month been, if the month has been really exceptional or not good enough? If you could give a score for your previous month, how much would it be? Honest answers. Feel free to share in the comment section. If you could put a score for the previous month when you look back into the different things. I would give my month an 8. Yep. I'm being a little generous. 8. Anything above 8 is good. 4 means hardly made it through. 2 means it was horrible. And then if it's a 9, if you think it's been amazing, you can go for 10 plus. I see a lot of 5s. Prerna gets 8. That's amazing. That's awesome. Geeta for Geeta says it's 2 or 3. It'll get better. It'll get better. What about others? I want to see more. How much would a score would you put? 3. Awesome. I appreciate your honesty. Okay. Elizabeth says 24. 24.5 or 2.45. 24.5 out of 10 is wow. Exceptional. So we are now going to we are now going to look and really now plan ahead for the next month. Okay. Now that you have a clear picture of how your month has gone, it's about time that you can now look ahead and do things that are, always you need to have a clear picture. You need to have a clear picture of how it went, and then from there onwards, you can always think for ways to improve, to make things happen and make things better in the coming time. So that's exactly what we are going to do right now. Are you ready now to make your coming month better? Yes. Let's do this. Let's go. Comment in ready if you are ready, and let's do this. All right. So the very first thing that I want you to think about is I want you to think about one area in your life. Okay, we can pick health and wellness now. So you can write my goals August. I'll just write it here. My August game plan. You can give it a nice name. My August plan, my August goals. I want you to give a nice name for that. Okay. Let's pick an area. So I'll first start with health and fitness. So I'm just drawing a dumbbell here to show health and fitness. Okay. You don't need much drawing skills. It's just a simple diagram. You can just draw a H. That's enough. Okay. Now don't tell me you can't draw this. I want you to think about what is a goal, a major goal you are setting for August. Your goals could be you want to lose or gain weight. Now, don't think so much about the how, because the how, honestly, you know how to find the how? Find one person in this community or from your circle who's done similar to this and just ask them how they did it. It just takes a little humility to just ask for help. Or you all heard of this, right? You can always look for answers here. Those who know can go to Chat GPT. The really serious ones can work with a mentor. Like in this case, a personal trainer, a dietitian. The ones who are really, really serious can go with this. And I would always recommend working with a mentor over everything else, because then now you're getting the experience and support of a person who's gone through the entire process and can filter out the best information for you. Okay. So one of the things could be your goals could be gain, lose weight. One of the other goals could be you want to eat healthy, right? This might not have anything to do with weight loss or gain. You just want to eat better. Maybe you want to eat vegetarian, more protein. Maybe you want to eat more, eat less junk, eat less processed food, eat more home, order out less. Just think, where do you want to do this? Maybe yours could be that you want to overcome a major disease. Maybe your body ache. Maybe you're constantly feeling tired. And from that tired, you want to go energetic. Like really set a goal for you the coming month. Where do you want to go? You all know exactly your pain point. What is actually something that's stopping you? And I always say, go for one. Okay. One major goal that you're going to work on. Many of us, we set multiple goals. Our goals will go like, I want to lose weight, I want to get strong, I want to run a marathon, I want to do yoga, I want to be flexible, I want to win Olympics for India. You write multiple goals. No. One major goal. One goal. What is your one goal? My one goal is I am now at 18% body fat. I want to now lower it to 16%. Very clear. One thing that I want to do. In terms of weight, it will be lose 1 kilo. So, what's it? What's your one thing? I want you to comment it. If you're written to, if they're interrelated, you can do. If you're already working on one, you're making progress, you can add one more thing also. But always I will say go for keep it interconnected. If it's interconnected, you can do. If you're doing multiple things, you can do. Like for example, I also go for swimming. So for a long time, my goal also included completing one lap. So that became an important goal for me as well. So when you say get back in shape, you need to be specific. You understand, Anubhav? You need to be specific. Like let's say get back in shape is a very abstract concept. What shape? Right? Every shape is a shape anyway. So what exactly is it? And can you define it in parameters? This much weight, this much body fat, this much measurements, anything. You need to have a parameter and then you need to set that work for that. That's how you do. All right. Ready? That's awesome, Prerna. Okay. Purva says work out 5 times a week. Let's read some of your goals. I want you to comment and I want you all to comment in your goals. Let's read some of your goals. Prerna's lose 2 kg by working out daily is following a meal plan for yummy and nutritious food. That's amazing. All the best. And I want to tell you that you are going to do great. Anubha says get back in shape. Eyesight improved. It's already in progress. It's awesome. What about others? What is a goal that you are setting? Don't worry so much about the how. Reduce sugar intake. That's awesome. Esram needs to gain 4 kg. So 4 kgs a month isn't a very, very healthy goal, I will say. You can aim for a slower thing like a 2 kg a month. 2 kg, 1 kg, that's a much more sustainable 1.5, 2 kg max is a more sustainable goal. And that in itself is big. Eat dinner by 7 a.m. That's for Shweta. Yes, for Bhairavi, it's daily walks, nutritious food, work on lower sugar levels, Anubha, right? Awesome. So let's go. You ready now for the category number 2? You all ready? Let's go. Your category, your area, life area number 2 is just draw a heart and two people like that. Social media. I mean, not social media. I mean, not social media. Sorry. It is relationships, right? They say this is the ship that does not sink. That's the way it should be. The relationship with yourself should not sink. So, what's a relationship goal you have set? Now, this could be a relationship with someone else. Okay, it could be a relationship with the other, or it could be about a relationship with self, building a better, healthier self image. Now, how do you set a goal for this? You can really think of an experience that you want. This is not so much about goals because when you're talking about health and fitness, you can actually say numbers. Lose 2 kgs, gain 1 kg, gain muscle, lose fat. You can tell such goals. But on the other hand, when you're talking about relationships, you can't, it's difficult to set a goal like that and quantify. So what I really wanted to look for is an experience that you're going to remember. So me and Sanchari are going on a Bangalore trip and we are going to be part of two awesome retreats. One is a program called Reset by Swastik. Another is a unicorn meet, and that is going to be a Art of Living Center. So we get to meet Sri Ravi Shankara and I get to gift him a drawing. So I'm very excited for that. Now this is certainly experiences that I'm looking forward to. Experiences, shared experiences that I'm having with Sanchari. Now your experience need not be anything grand. It can be something as simple as really going to Starbucks and having a coffee by yourself. And I'll say all of you should try this. All of you should try this. Yes, Shale. See, networking. So networking, a lot of events, people just go and network for the, If they want to talk, they just talk. And yeah, I mean, we've been part of a pure network mean like BNI is also we have been part of. Okay. So professional, okay. I mean, Shell is asking about the goals. This I will set in the terms of career and finances because you're really looking at it with the ulterior motive, right? So relationship is something that you're really not thinking. It's not so much connected with money or like that. You get it. Okay. Family on 15th August. I don't know how quality time with have been kids. So Anubha, we are doing a vision board. We are doing another vision board class. And in fact, that's something that you can really do. All of you should set a me time goal as well. Something that you're going to do as a celebrating a me time. Seriously, this is something that all of you should do as celebrating yourself. And a goal could be to go out, do something fun, visit an art gallery. It could be that you want to go by the beach or a coffee shop by your side. Go for attend a live class, watch a movie. You should all be very, very happy and uh, you know uh, enjoy being by yourself, because if you're a person who absolutely loves being by themselves, your energy is going to be super attractive to others, because everyone wants to be around a person who's joyful and is chill. No one wants to be around desperate people. So you should really, really not seek validation from outside, and you should always be a person who can enjoy. I mean, my mom is the best example for that. She, at this age, she is now attending. She just did her solo performance in Bharatnatyam, and she goes for every event that is there. Like, you know, any movies, old movies that re-release in theaters, she's all chill and goes to watch by herself. Doesn't really need anyone to, you know, entertain. So you should all aspire for a mentality like that. So what's some of the experiences that you want to have? I want you to comment in. More love, self-care. So define that. So when you say more love and self-care, what is that act of love or self-care you're going to share? That's what I want you to think. You can say more love, right? Maybe you can set something like going visiting a spa. See, that could be something, self-pampering. It could be taking a weekly head massage, maybe. See, this could be it. Or it could be that you're eating out from your favorite restaurant, giving yourself a treat. That could also be self-care. Now, your idea of self-care could be that you want to you want to invest in a program. It could be you want to attend a yoga class. So I want you to be able to define what self-care means also, okay? Go for a stand-up comedy show with your partner. That's awesome. So we have a lot of stand-up mics in Kochi, and me and Sansari sometimes go visit it. Sansari is soon going to do her stand-up debut as well. Going for a solo hike for Lapina. That's awesome. Where are you going to go hiking to? Where are you going to go hiking to? That's awesome. Self-care, going for a cafe, or I can have coffee and read some good books and enjoy your time. That's awesome. Okay. All right. We ready to move on to the next category, next life area? All right. So the next life area is going to be, the next life area is going to be puff, 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 finance. This is an area that we all love and as well as love to hate. Just adding a little coin with wings, like, manifesting money. Money is coming to my life. What's a finance goal that you have set for yourself? Now, your finance goal could be you want to save, invest. It could be that you want to save this much. So when you save, the differences, you're saving for a particular purpose. right? Some purpose, like a trip, like a course. Maybe you want to, you're saving for an emergency medical something. That's saving. Investing is long term. In one of our Money Queen classes, a lot of people made their first SIPs live with us, and it is a beautiful moment. A lot of women did put their first 2,000 rupees into an SIP, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so feels so good. Never done it." So investing is over the long term, right? Or this is underrated, but it's the most effective. It could be that how much do you want to earn? We all talk about saving. I should save this much, I should spend less, I should do this. How many people really say, how many people have you heard say that you should earn? And this is something that is truly, truly in your control, truly powerful. Because there's only so much you can cut down, there is only so much you can save. And honestly, it's not a very nice way to live where you're penny pinching on everything. Each time you go out to a restaurant, you're reading the menu card and you're looking at the price and you're ordering the cheapest thing. You're worrying about 50, 100 rupees. That's not a very fun way to live. No one wants to live that way. I all want you to be rich and I all want you to be earned at a level that all these expenses become, insignificant, really. A small fraction of your life and insignificant. And all of you, I'll tell you, are capable of that because all of you have a skill. All of you have an ability which you can really use. All of you are valuable people. You can add value to others' lives. You know how to earn money. The way to earn money is by adding value to other people's lives. You're doing something, you're saving someone's time, effort, or money on something with your skill and knowledge. You get rewarded, you get compensated in terms of money. That's called value addition. And that is within everyone's control. How many of you agree with me on this? Yes, this is underrated. Not many people like to discuss it because why? It requires taking responsibility for yourself. It's so easy to blame the budget, so easy to blame the government, so easy to say that the others are system is stealing money and life is unfair. But it requires responsibility to accept and say that no matter what, my life is in my control. I can control this. This is something that I can do. And that's what I want you all to understand. This is in your control. So, earning how much you want to earn is a very, very powerful goal that you can put there. So, think about these, like Shayla asked about professional relationship. What could it be? You can, there could be something because you're building that network so that you can collaborate and do an event that could get you something or, something like that you can do. Okay. Awesome. And when you set goals, I want you to really think about, see, if you're a person who's been not started, you're a zero, suddenly you say 1 lakh, maybe that's not possible and you get demotivated. But you can always think of an increment. Maybe you can think of earning your first 10,000. From 0 to 10,000 looks more doable. Okay. So share, so see, when you're saying that's an affirmation, right? Here we are setting a goal. When you set goal, you talk in terms of I want. I am is an affirmation. Here you're really setting, like you're setting an intention. And this is what I want. Okay. Awesome. So what's your finance goal? Comment in. Is it how much you want to save, how much you want to earn, how much you want to invest? Is it something maybe you're taking, you're consulting someone on your finances and that's something you want to do? You want to invest in a learning, whatever it is. I mean, I really want you to look back and think about this. What's your finance goal? Right. So for Prerna says 20K via pet bakes. That's awesome. Nabina, 1 lakh this month. That's amazing. Anuba says, that's why I said 25K. Right, right. So 25K for you. That's awesome. Financially secure and knowledgeable. That's awesome. Shell, it's 5 lakhs. I wish you all the amazing. I love it. Yes, 10,000 10 times a week. Yes, that's exactly what you want. 10,000 a week. You want to spend less and save more. That's awesome, Anubha. So how much is spend less and save more? See, here I want you to look into your finances and understand. How much do you spend a month eating on? How much do you spend on grocery? How much do you spend on shopping? How much do you spend on binge buying courses? How much do you spend on entertainment? I mean, really look into this and then say that you can think that, okay, you know what? I am spending 15,000 a month shopping and eating out. I want to lower it. I want to make it to 10,000. That there is 5,000 is how you much you save and invest. Okay. When you're talking about finance and health, it's always best to think in terms of numbers. That's awesome, Navanita. All right. Set a goal that's challenging enough to excite you, but yet doable. I wouldn't want to do a set a goal like 1 CR a month like this at this level. Certainly not. 1 CR a year is a good goal for me. All right. Ready for your next life category? Let's go. Your next life category, and this is super important. What is your learning goals? So now for learning, I'm drawing a laptop because people now learn on laptops, right? Another way to show a laptop will be to show an L. This is a way to show learning laptop as well. You can add an L here. Or if you're more of a book learner, you can simply add a book and a pen. So what's learning? Or a ladder for growth? Yes. What other interesting representations can you think of? Ladder for growth. Okay. So let's go. What is a learning goal? Now you can think about a skill that you want to learn. Now this could be something that is going to help you personally or professionally. Right? Or you can really think about a problem that you're facing in life. Okay? A pain point, a problem that you're facing in life, and how are you going to solve it? Now that could be something that you're learning. For example, you have set a goal, but you don't know, like you don't know how much to, you don't know how to do this because you are inconsistent. So you learn how to become more consistent. Now that could be a learning goal that you've set, or it could be that you want to achieve to get health and uh, fitness goals. You're not able to do it on your own. So maybe you hire a trainer or you buy a course on that. I don't know, something you do. Now, learning is something that you're doing so that you can support other areas of your life. These are the three most motives of a person: health and wellness, relationships and experiences, finance. These are the three biggest driving factors, three biggest motives for a person. So learning is something you do so such that you can support any of these things. There are some people who like to do learning, for the sake of learning. So it's something like a sort of like a hobby or something that you're doing like a relationship itself, right? So we are attending programs by our mentors. And we're going to Bangalore for that. And apart from that, I'm also working with a student of mine who's an expert at finance to help sort out our finances. So that's something that I'm going to be learning. Go ahead, and I want you to now think about what is your learning goals. I want you to comment in right now. Let's go. Share what is your learning goals. Learn through reading books, go watch movie, data for growth. Gurleen cannot stand a class without Sansari. Sansari is doing another session. She's doing another session sitting on a parental vision for a community. Hi, students. So that's okay. How to market your online course. So that's something Deepthi wants to learn. Anubha NLP learning. What is it? You want to set a goal for learning about pet nutrition, but it will take more than a month. So Prerna, it could be about finishing that a certain module of pet nutrition or certain aspects. You can set the same goal for many months, honestly. Learn this much in pet nutrition, learn that much in pet nutrition, you can go ahead, okay? You can think in terms of percentage, 30 percentage, 10 percentage. Learning social media. What's the learning that you want to do? I want you all to comment in. Okay. So you all have set your learning goals. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. How do you actually go ahead and do this? By the way, how many of you are super happy and excited with your goals? How many of you are super happy and excited that, okay, this is something that I could look forward to. This is something that I could, this is something that I can probably do this. That my life will be awesome if I could do this. Yes. Yes, you're all excited with your goals. How many of you are doing these goal setting or this after perhaps maybe like the first time? I want to know the first time comers for a monthly planning here. If someone's not done this with us before, like you're doing this, comment in me. Okay. I want you all to now think about this and write this answer this. What would happen to your life if you could achieve this? What would happen if you could achieve this? How would your life change? How happier would you be? How would your life transform? How much more joyful your life will be? How much more, you can write one sentence that my life will be something you can write one sentence. You would feel confident, believe you can do anything. That's awesome. You said you want to earn, right? So it's just a so question. You want this so, what would happen then? So, what would happen then? What exactly would happen and what is that? You would have improved self-image. inner joy. It would be awesome, right? Your life would be amazing if you could write these goals and we could achieve them, then the life would be absolutely amazing. You would feel successful. I mean, life would be awesome. Life would be a very joyful ride. Yes, you would feel great and confident. Okay, awesome. Now, I want you to answer this and be honest here. What would happen if you did not achieve this? What would happen to you? What would happen to your life? What would happen to your self confidence? What would happen to your uh, self respect? What would happen to your life circumstances? You will feel demotivated. You will not be able to do. Then you will feel like you're wasting your time. You'll feel like wasting, disappointed. Life will be stagnant. You'll be going back in the loop. Coming out will be very difficult. So Divya says she'll go into depression. And it's not a nice place to live, right? You feeling stuck, going through that cycle rut again and again and again and again. And you know that. And you look back into your month with regret and it's like, oh, this did not happen. Then the next month again, "Ah, it did not happen. It's not happening." And not a good place to be in. It hurts. It hurts. And many times, if you never took time to reflect back and take corrective measures, you feel like a year has passed. Many years have passed. You look back into your life with regret. Every decision you are taking now is going to have a repercussion for many years later on. And a decision you take could literally change the course of your life today. But if you don't make that decision, if you stay in inaction, what is it going to cost you? I want you to think and really write this down. What is inaction going to cost you? If you can add a number to this, that'll be the best way. You can really think of, I have, so many of you wrote like in 10,000 and in lakhs, right? I'm sure that all of you here would have wrote something at least more than 1 lakh a year. Yes, all of you would have written, many of you wrote 1 lakh a month. That's like the earning potential that you are all capable of. Yes. In a money queen class, people write in crores, and that's like you feel that high and elevated. Imagine you're not able to do this. Then you are costing yourself 1 lakh. You take that for many years. If you look back into the all the time spent in inaction, and you could put a figure on it, it's going to sting. I'm losing so much. What is not working on your health costing you? How much is unnecessary are you spending? How much time are you wasting as a result of bad health? How much less work are you capable of doing? How much less inspired are you? I mean, medical bills is really not a great motivator factor. You can say because I have insurance and I can do all that. But honestly, what are you losing in terms of your inactivity that you're not doing things? How much peace of mind? I want you all to comment in the chat. I want you all to comment this in. How much is inaction costing you? What would happen? You don't have to think of the next 1 month. You can really think about how much has inaction perhaps, is going to cost you maybe a few years from now if you don't do, if you're not doing enough. Yes, pretty big number. Huh? You're not able to think and it feels like it's a lot. A few lakhs, maybe. Or maybe you can't even put a number. It's so big. It's so, in order to achieve something, like really set a goal and achieve it, the process has always been very simple. You have a vision, you find out someone who has done the same, you be in touch with them, take their expertise, and then you follow the steps that they have taken. Whether you're doing it from a book, whether you're working with a mentor, a trainer, whether you're watching and learning from YouTube videos, or whether you're getting a degree or a knowledge to achieve it, you're doing the same thing. Yes, this is the time and tested method of always doing something. If you were say you want to do on your own, you still need to know a process. And in order to remain consistent, it all comes down to just one thing. Every day, before you start your day, set an intention that this is are the things that I'm going to do on this much times. A practical do it list. That is the one thing that can make maximum difference into your life. If you want to go more advanced, you can do time blocking. And this is a practice that I make all the Lifecraft members do, all the Impact Pro members do. How many of you Lifecrafters, Impact members, you're still practicing time blocking? Your life has changed and you're continuing to practice. I really hope so. Yes. I mean, if you're done time blocking and you felt like it is absolutely amazing and it's really changed my life. Time blocking is essentially really thinking ahead for a week ahead, maybe month ahead, and really setting aside time for everything. You've set a health goal, then it's important that you make time to do it. You add that time to your schedule. You talk about saving money, you create a budget, you set a plan, and you actually do that. So this is really all about scheduling, setting a plan, and then following up to it consistently. Right? There's no secret here. I mean, if I wish there was some awesome knowledge that I could just share and everyone things would be sorted that way. I wished it was there. I wish there was a pill I could just give and things would just happen. I wish it was there. I really wished. I genuinely wished. But one that does not exist. What you really require is a strong vision and an ability to stay put, stay consistent. While some people are fully capable of doing this on their own, many people are not, which is why you need a community to work with you as you are doing this consistently, right? You need a community to work with you. And if you have the discerning eye of a person who's already done this, who's already overcome a certain challenge and is able to help you stay consistent at it and is able to stay focused towards your goal, your life set, right? I saw, yeah, Angel was here. Angel, Gurpreet, all the members who are regularly here showing up for the classes. You all know it certainly. You all know the transformative power that coaching and mentorship can bring for you. And today, sitting here, I want to present. I know that out of the 41 people, I can see at least 15 to 20 people who are part of our, by the way, all of you, please turn on your cameras, guys. I want to see all of your faces. I genuinely want to see. It's sad that I'm just seeing black screens. All of you turn on your cameras. It'll be lovely to see your faces. I know that out of the 40 people here, there are at least 10 to 15 people who are part of the current Impact Pro, the current batch, and then, who have been part of the previous batches and that. This is the opportunity that I want to present to the rest other 25, 30 people here who have perhaps not taken action. You all have heard about what Impact Pro is, and at some point, you all would have heard with me about it. If not, I'm going to explain it to you right now. It's a 15-day hand-holding accountability program where every morning we're going to meet and we're going to set intentions for the day and we're going to do daily actions and tasks so that you meet these goals that you have written for yourself. It's a daily accountability hand-holding program. And the members who were part of this previous batch, they've got some absolutely fantastic results, and they've really gone on to outdo themselves. I want to present the same opportunity to everyone else here who have not yet joined it. Maybe because that you did not have time last month. Maybe you did not, maybe you did not have the money to join in. Perhaps maybe you didn't think that it was important for you at that time. I want to show you that really the only real way where you can guarantee success is when you are staying, or the closest to guaranteeing success is when you are in close proximity with people who are already working on themselves. Because honestly, what you need are people like these who have joined in, who are action takers. And you want to be with them such that when you see them every day, you get inspired to be like them. We are the average of the 5 people we spend most time. When you look around and you see people who are uninspired, who are like living in mediocrity, who keep thinking in terms of negatives and think in terms of negatives and limitations, that's how you're going to be. My life changed when I started working with my mentors and really started seeing the way that they see the world. Because many times what happens is that a lot of the possibilities you wouldn't even be aware of that a person can point out to you. Maybe many of you, after coming here and attending a vision board class for the first time, would have realized that, oh my God, there exists something called a vision board. And that is something I can do to have ambitions for my life. This is something I could do to potentially change my life. Maybe before that, you did not even know such a possibility existed. Just think how many possibilities are you missing out because you're not ready to move forward, because you are not ready to accept guidance. If you really look back, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty insane. I told you the story of the millionaire family members who are earning money, and I want to tell you, I spent more than 2 years in inaction, constantly thinking, dreaming about starting a business, and eventually I did. The people who joined the mentorship, they could do it in 2 months. So effectively, they have saved how much they have saved? Almost a year and a half of their life that way. I spent years trying to learn, trying to understand habits, learning how to not procrastinate, and like really building consistency. I worked with mentors before I could afford to pay a real mentor. I worked with virtual mentors, watching a lot of YouTube videos, learning, and really understanding and absorbing their beliefs and their mindsets. But then again, I always wish that there was someone who was there with me, sitting like this every day and telling you, okay, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Because there is so much information out there, and you're not sure on what to work on, what to take action on, what to rely upon. It was a long and arduous process, and it took me years, which is why I am now offering mentorship for the same things, the same challenges that I have faced in the past. And I'm on a mission to really reduce the time reduce the time to 110, make your growth 10 times faster, and increase your earning potential by 10 times. I am in fact giving you so much time. Commit the next 15 days with me, and I guarantee your life is never going to remain the same again. Just the very act of waking up in the morning together every morning, your life is going to change. So what exactly is going to happen in this program? It's divided into 2 phases. Phase one is going to be about transformative habits. Phase two is going to be about increasing your self confidence. Where on the first week, we are going to focus on over building habits, overcoming procrastination. You want to learn how to plan ahead, get things done. You want to learn, you're going to understand self care. You will be able to live your ideal day and you'll be able to plan ahead. You'll be able to become more consistent and overcome procrastination. I think this in itself, if you could manage, your life is sorted. Week two is going to be all about your confidence because I see so many of you here are not yet turning on your cameras, despite me asking so many times. Why? What's the reason? Because you don't feel secure enough to show your face. You feel like might judge you. You feel like I'm not looking good enough. And I've worked over the years, I've worked with so many people who had camera confidence, camera shyness, and it's rooted to deep seated insecurities that they have developed maybe because of their upbringing, maybe because of any childhood bullying. And this can start to affect you in every area of your life, the way you show up. Because just think about it, if you are not showing up for yourself as a person who is confident of getting things done, who's confident to express yourself, just think about how much opportunities in life you're missing out, how much life experiences you're losing out. Week two is going to be all about improving this confidence. You'll be camera confident. You will learn how to talk about yourself. You're going to learn how to introduce yourself to crowd. You're going to we are going to have an amazing fashion show in the end, and where you're going to where people have come and made some amazing performances. I mean, it's beautiful the way that the people who come here have blossomed, and you're going to overcome your fear of social media. You'll be posting on social media. In fact, the coming 2 weeks, it's going to be something that you're going to be doing the most. You're going to be doing some amazing stuff. And you're going to do so much more from making habit tracker, making a do it list, exercising regularly, reading more. You will read more. You will live your ideal day. And you're going to really, really be a part of an amazing community where everyone, literally everyone is really focused on their development. How many of you would love to be in such a community here, say me? If this is something that you would love to absolutely be. My aim is to fill this with, you know, all the amazing people who I worked with in these classes. It's going to be in hundreds and 200s in just a while. What's the timing of the classes? Well, I want to first tell you that this is an implementation program and this is not a learning program because essentially I'm not selling you a course. You all been part of classes and workshops where someone came and they were talking about a course. You bought the course and then nothing happened. Literally, you don't care. Some messages come, you don't care. The person who sold does not care, and there's really nothing. Tired of this, I decided that mine is going to be implementation programs. So with us, it's always that you do with us, which is why we are going to be meeting every morning. Every weekday, 6 to 7 a.m., we are going to meet, we are going to learn, we're going to start a morning together, we're going to do a morning routine, and we are going to do one task that could, one habit, one lifelong habit that you could practice that could change the direction of your life. Every morning, we're going to be doing this, and this is going to be just imagine starting your day with a win. It's like the best boost that you can have for your confidence. And every morning we meet 6 to 7 a.m. on Monday to Friday. Every Saturday we meet for a master class. And you're going to be part of a beautiful community where you're going to be sharing your tasks, your wins, and your overall registrations, everything is here. So you're going to be part of an absolutely beautiful community. And I mean, it's going to be like the best experience for you. How much is this for? Really, I think, the entire program, I'm offering it to you just as a steal deal. It's just for 3,500 rupees. Honestly, this is nothing. Like it's, I don't have to do any build up that, oh, there's a timer that's going to burst. You don't do that. This is a steal deal. Anyone, if if you could tell me that I'm going to really fix your life, I'm going to help you fix habits, increase your earning potential, and help you get the goals that you want, make you capable, make you a person who becomes capable of doing the things that you want to do for just 3,500, grab it right away. Surya, can you share the link in the chat? Yes. So Surya has already shared the link here. You can look here and you can make your registration right away. Many people here like Shale, Prerna, I know, have already joined in. One important question you'll be having is when will we be starting? We'll be starting on 17th August. So 16th August, Friday is going to be an orientation, and 17th August is when we are going to be starting. So all of you in who are early, amazing. I really look forward to doing this with you all. Okay. So it's going on a week by week basis. I'll allow you all permission to unmute. So the very first week we're going to be working on, the very first week is going to be all about confidence. It's going to be all about consistency, implementation. We're going to be building, we're going to be waking up in the morning, we're going to be working on your goal setting, habit trackers, to-do list. Week two is going to be about confidence boosting. So can you share the link in the like in the chat and in the WhatsApp, the other groups as well. All right. We're going to be we're going to be meeting for the Saturday masterclass, and every week is going to be a new learning experience. While the first Saturday is going to be really about your really going to be about understanding the time blocking method, planning your whole life ahead. The second Saturday is going to be about creating your inspiration, creating your vision for the version 2.0. And third Saturday, you're going to be part of an amazing fashion show which you never done, and you're going to be in an environment where every day you're going to be monitored. You're going to be having, we maintain a very special scoreboard. So we maintain this beautiful scoreboard which you're very proud of, an attendance tracker, a scoreboard, something where we really look into and pay attention to what everyone is doing. It's like we really pay attention to who's coming and who's not coming. All right, so everyone, this is your time to join in. And if anyone of you has any questions, you may please go ahead and ask me any questions regarding what you've written, any questions regarding Impact Pro, any questions regarding anything at all. You can feel free to unmute and ask. Yes. You can, any questions, you can type in the chat or you can ask. The time is from 6 to 7 a.m. Yes. The time is from 6 to 7 a.m. every morning. In case you can't come, recording will be shared. Okay. So recording every day, recording will be shared and you can watch and you can catch up on that. Right.
Hi, Niranjan. I have a
Hey,
question.
yes, Prerna. Yes, Prerna.
So, I'm already a part of Impact Pro, and
Yes,
these 3 days have been very helpful. I have a clearer goal for August, right?
awesome,
Uh,
awesome.
so, thank you so much for this. What I am interested in knowing is, so what next? Like after today, what
Hmm.
is the plan going forward? I
Right.
understand that mid of August we'll start with the sessions. Anything
Yes.
between this time?
Anything between this time. So one of the things that you can really start acting up is that we'll be starting from mid-August, and that's something you can do. But another thing you can do is you can pick one area in this, okay? One area, and you can pick these three areas of your life, let's say relationship, health, and finance, and then decide on a regular habit which you're going to be building for it, because your life is essentially made of habits. If you say health and fitness, like I think, you had written you want to lose 2 kilos or something. So what are you going to do for 2 kilos? I think you had written you want to eat home cooked meals and something. So you focus on developing a habit for those home cooked meals. One of the tools you can really use is a habit tracker for this. Like habit tracker is nothing more than, you add a column with the activities you want to do and the rows with the days. And then you simply see what you have done, you just tick off. We have made habit trackers in the class also. So, you do that, and that's something that we had done in Vision Board, yes, I remember. So that's one way you can really check. So you can see that. Okay, then for relationship, it could be that, the daily. For finance, it could be that you want to save 10% of everything you earn. And that's, you can see, did I do that? Did I do that? If you're a person who eats junk food every day, maybe a good goal would be, I want to eat less processed food. So on the days you don't eat, you tick off. I do not eat this. Right? So yes.
Hello, Niranjan.
Hey,
It's
Navanita.
Navnita. I just want to ask because on Saturday also we have workings. Okay, so won't be able to attend the class, live class on master class on Saturday also.
Right,
So
right.
what about that?
Recording will be shared. The recording will be
Okay,
shared for all the classes.
okay. And attendance will be marked on the basis of attending the class, or it will be
Attendance will be marked based on the basis of attending the class. But tasks, apart from that, we are also we are mostly paying attention to the tasks that people are doing. Are people
okay.
really following up with the tasks or not? So regardless of whether you watch the session live, attend live, or watch the recording, you have to submit the tasks, and that's what matters more than everything else.
Because in morning also it won't be able possible for me to attend the class, and then on Saturdays also because timing is 10 o'clock, so it
Yes.
won't be possible.
Yes, exactly. Right. So you have to watch the recording and then do the task. That's how it always works.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone who wants to start taking action immediately, pick these three areas of your life, decide a habit that you want to follow, weekly habit or a daily habit, and then maintain a habit tracker. That's like one of the fastest and easiest things you can start right away. Okay. Decide a time you're going to set also. It could be in the morning as soon as you wake up, or at night before you sleep. I typically check my habit tracker at the night before I sleep. Like I make my do it list and habit trackers at the night before sleep, so that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I don't have to think, and I don't have to wait. Just think. I can just start. Yes, I'm also not on camera. That's all right. You can ask a question, Jabin. And I know Jabin is also part of Impact Rule. Yes, you can ask your question if you want. So, all right then. So that's about it. If any one of you has any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, arigato. Thank you so much. So happy to see you all, and we'll be traveling now for the coming 2 weeks. We are attending, we are being part of many retreats so that we can share more and teach more to you. We will be doing a Bangalore meetup on 7th. We'll be doing a Bangalore meetup on 7th of August. Yes, 7th or 6th of August, we'll be doing a Bangalore meetup, and all of you are welcome. Take care and bye bye.